All right. Hello and welcome at the focus stage for the final two sessions of this day. The following session will be held in English since it's part of our international program. My name is Lorenzo Caravala and I am your host for the final two sessions. So before we heard a lot about important insights on IT security, a very fundamental pillar of any digital society, but we are now switching perspectives from protecting systems to reimagining how cities can see and also respond to the world around them. The following talk will be about artificial intelligence and computer vision and how they can help create urban ecosystems that are safer, greener and also much more connected. And our speaker is Ričards. Welcome. He has worked in AI and computer vision for now more than 20 years with experience in digital transformation, and he has led projects and businesses helping to shape smarter cities and safer mobility. And he is also very well experienced in securing how emerging technologies will be transformed into real impact. Please give a warm welcome to Ričards.
Thank you for the introduction. So yes, my name is Ričards Fomrats, and I'm a head of computer vision and mobility business at LMT. So actually, I'm involved in AI and computer vision already since 2014. And if I should say what is computer vision, I would say it's like giving computers eyes and brain together, so to help them understand what's happening in videos and pictures in the way like we see and understand the real world as a humans. And as a humans, we sometimes make some mistakes, and the same with the machines. They also sometimes make mistakes. Like just a few weeks ago, I spoke with my colleagues who work on a computer vision product for critical infrastructure. And so they said that one of their teammates was constantly recognized as a hydrant. Yes, that's stuff used by the firefighters, and it was like a walking hydrant along the communication towers. And of course it was fixed, but it raised the question how much we can trust AI and where actually we are with artificial intelligence in nowadays. And on this matter, I would compare it with time a bit more than 100 years ago when Henry Ford for the first time introduced Ford Model T. And that was the time when the cars became so available for the masses as never ever before. And the same happened just recently with artificial intelligence that became available as never ever before for the masses. But we still have a way to go. So we have done a lot for the cars. They became safer, more comfortable. They are not so clumsy anymore like it was more than 100 years ago. And the same with artificial intelligence. We have still a way to go. And what's regard on smart cities, we know that every second there are thousands and thousands of micro decisions made in a city, like where to go, where to shop, where to stop, where to leave the car, which card to use for the payment, and many other questions. And what if we could understand how they work and the logic behind those decisions? Should we put the camera on every corner of the city, like millions of the cameras on big cities? Definitely not, because also we like humans, additionally to the eyes, we have other senses like taste and smell and other ones, and the same with the city. The city have multiple senses, and we should use all of those senses. And especially what's the point if we only recognize the events but cannot understand what is behind those events that happening in the city? And you have probably used ChatGPT. You know that you can ask almost any question about the world around us and get very well detailed and well structured answers. And imagine that in about 10 years, maybe even less, and that time will come very quick, you'll be able in the same way ask almost any question about your own city. And in the same way like you currently asking ChatGPT. And it will provide the answers based on the data available about the city, probably even in real time. Like, for example, you could ask how to improve the public transport or reduce emissions, and AI will provide answers based on the full context using all available data about the city. Just as easily, you could ask about improving traffic safety, reducing waste, parking issues, and any other challenges of the city life, even very simple ones. And to get there, computer vision is actually only one of the city senses, like you can see. We have in place also the satellite technology. Is very common for every one of us, I believe, in everyday life. But we have also insights from the sensor technologies and Internet of Things, mobility data. And then we should connect all of those senses together. And 5G, LoRa, and Wi-Fi, and other types of networks, they are like nerve system of the smart city, connecting all those data together and providing those impulses to some central body. Then we have like a stomach of the city with the edge computing, cloud computing, and of course we should process both of them when is necessary. And then we have backbone and muscles of the smart city with graphical processors and artificial intelligence models. And of course, there's a huge influence from those technologies to reach intelligence level I described before. And then we have middle layer, connecting all of that together, exposing data, allowing this data to be visualized and interpreted by the humans, whether it's digital twin or digital shadow, different kind of urban intelligence systems. But however, there's still missing something. It is shared intelligence to fully integrate everything and make it work as I described before. And in about next 10 years, this intelligence will be provided by the quantum computing, because there are enormous processing powers that are necessary to put it all together and make it happen. And of course, we need reliable data sources, and only then we can understand everything as a united and dependent ecosystem. And so it's quite usual the cities have mobility solutions in place. I am from Latvia. Of course, we provide those mobility solutions in Latvia. But in your countries, you have your own mobile operators who provide this kind of data. And also, the kind of data from like MasterCard can provide different kind of mobility insights about the payments, how much they were made in each distinct place, and so on. And this way you can understand where the people came from, where they are going to, how long they stayed, how much they paid for the certain services, and so on. But however, this in case you would rely only on this level of the data, that could create some wrong picture. For example, if you would assume that all the people coming from that certain city are coming by the diesel car, it would be wrong, because in reality, Some of them actually come by the electric car, some by the motorcycle, some by the electric scooter or bicycle, and you can recognize all of them with the help of existing city infrastructure. So you just need the cameras to have in place, and your cities already have those in place, I believe. And of course, there are many other layers possible of the data, like what are the weather conditions, how many were children, how many were adults, and actually you can distinguish. You can recognize everything that you can distinguish with the human eye, and so we can already make data-driven decisions today to make the cities more efficient, sustainable, and safe. But about the safety, so let's take a look about the number of fatalities in European Union. And actually, Europe is stuck with this about 20,000 fatalities already for several years, because there were many things, good things done already to provide more safer cities, safer roads, and so on. But there should be some other solutions to be able to reach by 2030, as the European Union expects to cut that number twice. And there are solutions that are already available, like traffic enforcement and monitoring solutions that could provide not only the insights about the traffic, about the cars, types of cars, and so on, but also in case someone make a wrong turn or violate the red light, or speeding or bus lane infringements. So actually, this directly helps to save lives and improve road safety by reducing reckless behavior on the streets. And actually, you can see how it works in reality in Latvian stand, so you are welcome to come afterwards. And if you raise the question about the efficiency, here's a good comparison. So 740 was the total number of red light violations in Latvia in the whole country for 12 months. And then when the appropriate legislation came in place, we had 6 times more red light violations detected just in one single intersection. Not in the whole country, just in one single intersection, and not in 12 months, but just in 6 months. So there, at the beginning of next year, there will be already more than 48 installed across the country and in other countries as well. But so I believe you feel the difference between the traditional old way and the automated way how to do that. So, and in case we cannot connect with the existing camera infrastructure, of course we can provide our own hardware, which provide a quick and easy setup and without necessity to integrate with the controllers or any other stuff. So what is necessary, just one single connection of electricity, because we also recognize the lights in automated way and also transfer the data through the 4G. So, and I believe that one day you will have a smart ecosystem understanding the full context from all the data sources, and we can already provide you today with the valuable solutions that deliver both immediate benefits and enable you to prepare for the future breakthroughs via smart data sources. And we are open for the partnerships if you would like to include your products into your portfolio, and of course we are looking for new places where to proceed with the free demo setups, because of course it's good to try before you buy. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, for highlighting the role of AI in urban ecosystems. Are there any specific questions for this part of the session? All right. So I think we move on here in the program now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.